Hello and welcome to Wrapped in Hope, the single season, episode 7. I am Jeanette, and today we are talking about one of the most common phrases of the holiday season. I'm fine. You know the one, right? The emotional shortcut, the spiritual cover-up, the phrase we use when the real answer feels too long, too personal, or too vulnerable. We say it at Christmas lunches. We say it at family or work gatherings. We say it when someone asks how we're doing and we don't want to make the moment awkward. And let's be honest, sometimes I'm fine doesn't mean fine at all. It means I'm managing, or I'll talk about it another day, or I don't even know how to explain what I'm feeling. But here's the truth that changed everything for me. You don't have to be fine to be faithful. God doesn't meet us in performance. He meets us in truth. And today we are gently unpacking the myth of I am fine and making room for something far more healing. I am fine has become our emotional camouflage. It's the smile that keeps things moving, the answer that avoids follow-up questions, the phrase that says, please don't look closely. For some, it's easier than explaining why you're still single. For others, it's safer than admitting how lonely the season feels. And for many, it's simply habit, because if you start talking, you're afraid the tears might come and not stop. But here's what we often miss. God doesn't bless the mask. He blesses the truth. He can only heal what we are willing to reveal. And maybe this season isn't asking you to be stronger. Maybe it's offering you permission to be honest. There was a time in my own life when I am fine was my default response. It was easier than honesty, easier than admitting weariness, easier than saying, Lord, I don't understand why this still hurts. I was showing up for everyone else, serving, giving, encouraging, but inside I was running on empty. And one quiet morning in my prayer time, I sensed the Holy Spirit whisper, Jeanette, I cannot feel what you keep pretending isn't empty. Those words changed everything. Because vulnerability isn't weakness, it's trust. It's saying, God, I'm bringing you the real version of me. And it's in that honest, unfiltered space that healing can really begin. Matthew 11:28 says, come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Jesus doesn't say, come when you're strong. He says, come when you're weary, because he knows life gets heavy, and pretending only adds more weight. So, how do we break the I'm fine cycle? Here are some simple applications to apply. Number 1, be honest with yourself first. Sit quietly and ask, what am I really feeling? Lonely, tired, hopeful but scared, disappointed, grateful and grieving? Naming it doesn't make it bigger. It makes it bearable. Number 2 is let one safe person in. You don't need a crowd, just one, a friend, a mentor, a pastor, one that can hold your truth without trying to fix you. Healing often multiplies in safe connection. And number 3, let God meet the unfiltered you. Stop editing your prayers. Tell him the frustration, the longing, the questions. Honesty invites intimacy, and intimacy is where rest begins. You don't need to prove your strength by pretending you are okay. Sometimes faith looks like whispering, Lord, I'm not fine, but I'm still here. Freedom doesn't come from perfection. It comes from knowing who you are in His presence. And His presence is enough. So today, I choose truth over pretense. I am allowed to be real. I bring my whole heart to God, the broken and the brave. I will rest instead of striving, receive instead of performing, and trust that honesty is holy. Maybe today faith for you doesn't look loud or confident. Maybe it looks like showing up honestly without answers, without strength. That counts. I've been there. I've smiled when my heart was tired. I said I'm fine when I wasn't. And I've learned this. God never walks away from honesty. He moves closer. You don't have to be fine. You just have to be real. And that kind of faith changes everything. This is Jeanette, and you've been listening to Wrapped in Hope, the Single Season, Episode 7, The Myth of I'm Fine. Until next time, remember, you don't have to have it all together. You just have to come as you are. And right there, you are already wrapped in hope. Take care and God bless.